Hi, thanks so much for joining me. I'm Tracy Bradley at stampinwithtracy.com. I'm really excited because today is the beginning of my envelope punch board series. And for the next week, I'm going to share projects that you can make with this really versatile tool. It's called an envelope punch board, but it makes so much more than envelopes. But for this first video, I'm going to show you how to use it to make envelopes. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog, this is on page 204 and it's $20. So what comes with it? You get a bone folder. It lists all the measurements to make 66 different envelopes. You look over here and it has card size, paper size, and then the score line. Now it also has a score guide. It has this indentation here, measurements up here. You'll use this to punch your paper, and it has a corner rounder up there. So let's say you wanted to make an envelope for just a regular sized card. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. So you'd look on the envelope punch board. Let me get this up where you can see it. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 right there. So you look and it says you need 8 by 8 paper, and you're going to score it at 3 1/2. So I have a piece of 8 by 8 paper here, and you're going to take your paper and line it up at 3 1/2 up here. Okay, now you're going to punch, and you're going to take the bone folder, and there's an indentation up here. You're going to follow this and make a score line. And if when you first do it, here, let me do it so you can see. Paper's kind of big there. The first time you do it, you might want to start up here just to get a feel for where you're doing it. Now we're going to turn the paper, and you are going to find this score line, and you're going to line it up with this right here. Okay, so right there, I've lined it up. I'm going to punch and score again. The only time you're going to use that 3 1/2 measurement was with the first one. Turn it, line it up right there, punch, and score. Turn it around, line it up, punch, and score. All right, then you can take the corner rounder and round your ends here. Okay. Now you want to take that bone folder and fold on all the score lines. Now when I use glue, I like to either use glue dots or tear and tape. So here's how your envelope would go, and then your card would fit right in there. Isn't that so cool? I love that. So let me just show you how you could take your tear and tape, a couple of pieces, and I like to put it right here and over here, and I might need a little bit more. I'm going to take this tape off and then put this piece here. It's usually not this hard, but when you're on film, on camera, everything takes twice as long. I'm making this look a lot harder than it is. All right, and then now what you could do is, if you want this to be straight, you could cut that off, but I think it looks just fine. And there's your envelope. Now here's what I did. I added some ribbon. I used a different paper from the same pack of Petal Passion paper. Put some ribbon. I did not glue it back here, and used the ribbon, and I added organza ribbon and the glitter enamel dots, and I used the stamp set from the same one I used with the card is Party Pandas, and that's a celebration, a free gift you get with a $50 purchase. All right, so let me show you one more. The next one we're going to do is, let's say you have a gift card like this and it's already on cardboard. What you want to do is measure it, which I did, and it's 4 by 4. So the envelope punch board says to take a piece of paper that's 6 7/8 by 6 7/8, and then I want to score it at 3 1/2. So we'll get that back out. And this is my naturally eclectic paper, and I chose this because, you know, I thought it went with jewelry. So we're going to go to 3 1/2, punch, and score. Oops, I went off there. There we go. That's why I said sometimes it's easier to go up from there. Now I'm going to put that on the score line, punch, and score. Follow that line again, punch, score, follow it again, punch. Sorry, it seems to be shaking. And then I'm going to go ahead and round my corners. And again, we're going to fold it all up. It's just really cool how you put the gift card in there and it will just fit perfectly. So let me show you. And then it just fits in perfect. Isn't it like so cool? I get so excited. So here's one that I finished, and all I did was add Emerald Envy crinkled seam binding and just put a bow, and again I did not adhere it in the back. So that's another way you could do it. So let's say you just had a regular gift card. It's great because right here it says 2 by 3 1/2 gift card, 5 by 5, and then you're going to score it 2. So you're going to do everything again, and then you end up with your little card that looks like this. And what I did was I went ahead and put a little glue dot there, and then I decorated it with the layering ovals framelits and the hedgehogs stamp set, which can be found in the Occasions catalog. So as you can see, it's very easy to make envelopes, 66 different sizes, but again, there's so much more that you can do with this. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow on my blog at stampingwithtracy.com for another project using the envelope punch board. All right, thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Take care.